Hi guys, Editing Karen here. I just wanted to hop in and say I pre-filmed this video probably around Valentine's Day or something. I said it's when I was doing an eye look with the Bloom palette from Alter Ego, so it's been quite a while and I'm finally sitting down to edit it. I still thought this video would be super relevant because of the upcoming Sephora sale, and I don't have part 2 filmed yet, but I will definitely be working on that. So yeah, I just wanted to explain why some of the references are a little bit outdated because this video was pre-filmed, but I think it's still very relevant. So thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming an exciting video. We're going to be talking about my makeup purchases from Sephora in 2020. So we're going to be looking back at things that I would repurchase, wish I had passed on, and things I just decluttered because they were not good. I'm going to split this video up into 2 parts because I had 78 purchases from Sephora in 2020. So I don't want this video to be like 3 hours long. So we're going to break it into 2 parts. So this is going to be part 1 where I talk about 40 things that I purchased from Sephora in 2020. So if you guys are curious to hear my thoughts, just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. If you want to see part 2 of this video, make sure you are subscribing to my channel and turning on that post notification bell so you are notified every time I upload, which is basically every other day. So you do get quite a bit of content from me. You can always look forward to first impressions, will I buy it, anti-hauls, ranking videos. We do it all here on my channel, so I would highly recommend subscribing to my channel. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. So I had an afternoon to myself. So I sat down and I looked at everything I bought from Sephora in 2020, made a little list in my little notebook. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about everything. I kind of wanted to pull everything out, but you guys know I'm way too lazy for that, so I will just put up pictures as I mention new products. So to start the year off in January of 2020, I made my first purchase on Sephora.com on January 15th. So I made it like half the month without shopping on Sephora. And from Sephora, I bought 2 things. I bought the makeup eraser, which was one of the items I wanted to try because it was on my list of brands to try in 2020. I did post a video recently where I went back and looked at the brands I wanted to try in 2020 and kind of gave you guys a summary of what I had tried, what I had not really enjoyed, and things like that. So I will try and remember to link that up in the cards for you guys to check out. And in that video, I did say I'm not the biggest fan of makeup eraser, but I recently got a tip from one of you guys that I should try using my makeup eraser with some micellar water. So that is my plan moving forward, to see if I enjoy it a little bit more, because all I felt like it was doing was moving the makeup around when I used it with water. So not a big fan of the makeup eraser at the moment, but I'm hoping we can change that this year. The other thing I bought, and I really love this product and it's still on my desk, and I forgot to check if Sephora still carries these, but I bought the Sephora Collection Jelly Melt Glossy Lip Tint, and this is such a cool product because it kind of gives you that popsicle lip that is so famous in like Korean makeup, and it's so light and it hydrates my lips. It feels like I'm putting water on them, so I really like that product. So on the 27th of January, I bought another shade of that product. So I ended up getting another shade because I liked it so much, and it was $10 as well. Now I did end up actually returning that product because what I realized was, as much as I loved the one I had, all the shades were so similar that they all looked the same on the lips. So I didn't really need to spend another $10 to have something that looked like a hair different, where it wasn't different enough for me to see any difference. So I did end up sending that back. And then I also bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Mini palette, the volume 3, the one that was like the cherry packaging, and that was $29. And honestly, I did end up decluttering that palette because I just did not like it. Once I got it in my hands, I was like, what was I thinking? That was such a bad buy. I think the Norvina collection is just not my favorite that ABH puts out, and I know there's people that love the brand, and that's totally fine. I just personally prefer the original brand, so I'm very excited. I'm really hoping ABH does an eyeshadow palette this year because
I need another palette from them. I just love their palettes. They're so sparkly and fun. So that is my update on the Norvina 3 palette. So the next palette I purchased was also on the 27th of January. I purchased the Natasha DenonaLove palette, which funny enough, I actually have up here. I did grab this because I just filmed this video with the Blooms palette from Alter Ego, and this is a dupe to the Love palette, so that's what I have on my eyes today in case you guys are curious. If you're ever wondering what is on my face, what shirt I'm wearing, I usually try to link that stuff in my description box, so make sure you're checking there. And yeah, so I like the Love palette. It's honestly not my favorite palette from Natasha Denona. I know a lot of people really love the Love palette, but she did recently come out with her Mini Love as well as a blush and highlighter duo. I just ordered that yesterday, so I'm very, very excited to try that new collection out. Okay, so the next order I placed was on February 12th, and I bought the Sephora Collection Bright Future Color Corrector, and that was on an amazing sale for $3. So Hannah Louise Poston, if you watch her, loves the green color corrector from the Sephora collection, and so I was like, ooh, let me get the peach one because maybe that'll help me with my under eyes, because I feel like I have like serious designer bags going on underneath here. So I don't really know where it is, but I'm so lazy when it comes to things like that, so I don't even really remember using it. I know it's probably in my concealer drawer, so I should probably give it another chance, but I don't think I thought it was that life-changing because it's definitely not on my desk here of like top-tier makeup products. So that's probably what ended up happening to it. It went to my concealer drawer and then I never saw it again. So on 3/18, I bought the Fenty Matchstick in the shade Pearl, and that was $25. I was so excited for this particular matchstick because I thought it was going to change my life. I actually was able to find that pretty quickly in my makeup collection. So here is what the matchstick looks like, and it's kind of like a balmy white texture, and I think this was like the original like sheer balm highlighter. This does have some color to it, and it definitely has a sheen. And I thought it was really cool when I used it a few times, but I haven't really been reaching for it. I should probably declutter this. I mean, it literally just looks like a grease patch on my hand. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, so I bought one of those. I did try the matchstick formula finally from Fenty Beauty. And then on 3/28, I bought the Urban Decay On The Run Mini G-Train eyeshadow palette because it was on sale for $12.50, and that's the green little mini palette from Urban Decay. I was so excited because it's such a good deal, and lo and behold, I decluttered it because I really didn't like it that much, and I haven't really been buying that much from Urban Decay. I think the only Urban Decay palette I bought, or I actually bought two palettes. One was the Honey palette, which my husband bought me as a gift, and then I bought, actually no, he bought me both of them. He also bought me the Stone Vibes palette. The Honey palette I bought because of Teresa Is Dead, and she was like raving about it so much. I still haven't really tried that palette, so I need to do that. But the Stone Vibes palette is nice. But anyway, where am I going with this? I just feel like Urban Decay really needs a comeback, so I hope somebody's working on it because I love like their foundation, the Stay Naked foundation. I really want to try that new Urban Decay like tinted hydrating foundation thing. So I think that's on my list of stuff to pick up sometime in the new year. That G-Train palette was, it was okay. I wasn't that much of a fan. Okay, so on 3/31, we bought another Natasha Denona collection. I bought the Retro eyeshadow palette because I guess it was on sale. I don't know. And then I also got the Mini Bloom palette. So the Retro is cute. I mean, it's not my favorite of her small eyeshadow palettes, but it's nice. And I love the Natasha Denona Mini Bloom blush. I did feature that, I think, in my Best of Beauty 2020. So sometimes I really love Natasha's face products and sometimes they're such a miss. Okay, so now we're on to the 10th purchase I made from Sephora, and that was on 4/16. This was when the VIB sale was going on, so you'll be able to see that all of a sudden I was buying at a rapid rate. So On that day, I bought the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream because I have such dry skin, and I remember having such good luck with the Ultra Repair Cream. So I was able to pick up like this big old tub for like 44 bucks. And I was really excited, but honestly, I haven't really used it that much. I used it for a little while and then I got bored with it. We'll see if I pick it back up. Right now, I've been really enjoying the Pharmacy Honey Halo, the Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. If you have dry skin, I think you should give this a try. It is a little bit pricey, but you know what? When you have really dry skin, anything that makes it feel like it has some moisture in it is worth the splurge, in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to keep trying the Ultra Repair Cream once I run out of my Honey Halo to see if it makes a difference in the winter time. But I used to use that religiously in college and it really helped me. So I wanted to try it again to see if I would love it as much as I did back in the day, and I feel like it was so-so. So on that same day, I also bought the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Glass Slipper for $19. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the Gloss Bomb formula, but I thought for some reason maybe the clear shade would just change my life. Honestly, I don't think it's that great. I prefer the Chill lip gloss from Tower 28 because that's just so comfortable, and so I kind of regret buying that. And then I bought a bunch of the Fenty Cheek Out cream blushes because I thought I was gonna love these cream blushes, and these were kind of the start of cream blushes when they really started getting popular for me. And so I bought 3 of them, and I bought Daiquiri Dip, Fuego Flush, and I bought the Rose Latte shade. So I literally pulled these out today to film with, and I was like, you know what? I really need to formulate my thoughts on the Fenty Cream Cheek Out blush, whatever the heck these are called, because I feel like I tried them and then I kind of put them in a drawer and forgot about them, so I never really like formulated my thoughts on these. So I'm doing that in 2021. Here we go. I'm actually wearing Daiquiri Dip, whatever, Daiquiri something on my cheeks today. So we'll keep you posted about that. So I bought that. Then I also bought the Estee Lauder Hydra Futurism Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Foundation SPF for $45. This one was highly recommended by Mel Thompson. She had said that I think it replaced some other bougier foundation in her makeup routine, and I love Estee Lauder Double Wear, so I was like, let me try it. I like the words hydrating, I like the words moisturizing, so I was very amped up to try it. I just thought it was okay. It's not in my like everyday makeup rotation, so I feel like I'm like so-so on it, but I think I will pull that out and try it out as well just to see if I've changed my mind on it or what's been going on in my head with that particular product. Next, I also bought the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas for $52. I do have that here on my desk, and I have been doing a better job of applying this. I think I learned from Smoky Glow that I just like to apply primer with a brush. I don't like to use my hands for primer, so all I've been doing is just pumping this onto a Real Techniques face brush and putting it on, and that makes it so much easier for me. So I think I'm gonna have that pan by the end of the year, but I was never a primer person, so I don't really know why I bought that other than the fact that it was very hyped on YouTube at the time. So I got it on a sale. And then I also purchased my favorite foundation in a winter shade. So I got the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation in the shade 50 CG. I really like this foundation. Honestly, I wasn't going to try it because like I said, Urban Decay hasn't really caught my attention in a while, but I love the first shade I got, the summer shade, like the 60 CG, so I'm happy that I have 2. I feel like I could definitely pan one of those foundations by the end of 2021. So next, I of course bought a backup of the Laneige Cream Skin Toner. You guys know how much I love that toner. I should have my Empties video live already if you haven't seen it, and I had gone through like 3 bottles last year, so I really like the toner. I always pick it up when I can get it on sale. And then I made a critical error and I bought the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Palette in the shade Citrus. So that was on a really good sale already, and then you got an additional 20% off, I think. But here's the thing. I really love some Natasha Denona products, and then some of them I cannot stand. And the palette in the shade Citrus just does not work for me. So I need to stop trying to make fetch happen because it's not going to happen. So not my favorite product. Would not recommend to you guys either. And then on April 16th was when I bought my favoriteest product of 2020. It's the Kosas Tinted Face Oil for $42. I was so excited because I love that product so much, and I picked it up on recommendation of my friend Amy Loves Makeup. You guys know her. I love her so much, and she introduced me to that foundation, and I love the Kosas Tinted Face Oil for me in the summertime. So very much looking forward to summer 2021 because I am going to be slathering my face in it. If you guys have dry skin, I would highly recommend checking that out. So on April 20th is when my Tower 28 craze started. I had seen some of my friends here on YouTube talking about Tower 28, and I was like, what is this brand? I've never heard of it, and now I own all of their products. So I started off with the Tower 28 lip jellies in the shades Fire and Chill for $14. I've actually panned Chill in 2020. That was like a big deal for me because I never finish anything up other than like lip balms, and apparently now I can pan a gloss. Thank you very much, makeup gods. So I got those. Then I also got their Bronzino in the shade Best Coast for 20 bucks. So those were my starter gateway drugs to the Tower 28 fanatic that I am. And you'll see as the sale progressed, I picked up more and more things from Tower 28. So on 4/23, Fenty launched their cream bronzers, so I went ham and I bought 2 shades. I mean, why I need 2 shades of cream bronzer, I don't know, but I bought the shade Macchiato, which I think actually works for me. And then I bought the shade Teddy because I have a dog named Teddy, and I was like, listen, Theodore, you and me, I think I have them up here, actually, let me see. Here's the Fenty cream blushes. Here's the shade Teddy, and I think I can actually wear either of these. And then this is the shade Macchiato, which looks like I have dipped into it more, so I have shade 3 and 5. Okay, so on that same day, I bought my 25th product from Sephora, which is the Velour Lash Adhesive in Clear. I really like that particular lash adhesive. Recently, I've been using this one. What is this called? This is the Velour Lash and Go Eyeliner and Lash Adhesive. This is a really nice life hack for you guys that struggle with putting on lashes, because you can do your liner with this because it's pigmented and it has a really nice like skinny little brush. And then sometimes I put a little bit of the glue on the actual lash itself, and that helps it stick better, and it also blends it very seamlessly because you have that eyeliner effect. So really enjoy that product. I would highly recommend going for that in case you're in the market for a lash glue and you're kind of a beginner. So then I also discovered my favoriteest product that day, and it is the Kosas bronzer. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this bronzer so much. It smells like summer to me. So this is a $34 bronzer. I think I should pull this out and put it on my desk. Ah, so nice. I love that bronzer so much. And then I got the Inky List Caffeine Eye Cream for $9.99. I'm still working on using that eye cream up, so it is upstairs in our master bathroom. I did purchase 2 products from Dior that I kind of regret. I bought the Dior Forever Skin Correct for $36, and I also bought the Glow Foundation for $52. Not my favoriteest products. I've heard good things on the internet, but I feel like the products I'm talking about that I love are the ones I would recommend to you guys. And sometimes I get sucked in. My influencer friends influence me to try their favorites. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It is what it is. So on that same day, I also purchased the Tower 28 Beach Please Lip and Cheek Balm, and then Magic and Golden Hour lip jellies. So I was a busy camper that day, making all kinds of purchases. And then on May 1st, I think the sale lasted for quite some time, but on May 1st, I got the Tower 28 Super Dew for $18. Not a fan of that product, I'm gonna say, so I don't have that anymore. And the SOS Skin Daily Rescue is in my master bath. I am currently using that. It's a nice product, especially if you suffer with acne. It kind of helps neutralize and clear your skin from all the gunk that's on your face. So I think that's really good. It makes it very sanitary. If you have acne, I think it's important to make sure your skin is nice and cleansed so shit isn't like clogging up your pores and stuff like that. So I like that for that purpose. So on 5/8, actually I think the sale was still happening. I bought my 33rd product from Sephora. I bought these Moroccan oil color depositing masks. So I got like a bunch of different colors. They had pink, they had blues. I just thought it would be fun for me to try out. I didn't think it necessarily worked with how dark my hair is, but I think it will be so fun if you have lighter hair. You could change up the color of your hair with that mask. So I thought that was a really innovative product from Moroccan oil. And then I bought more Tower 28 jelly glosses. I bought Spicy and Fearless. I also was able to snag the Happy Hour blush and the West Coast bronzer, which I love so much. Oh, I have them right here. So I really like West Coast actually on me because it's a lighter, more brown one. Best Coast is definitely more of a red bronzer for somebody with a little bit deeper skin tone than me. I really like these because I feel like they went with two like mid-tone shades, you know, because Tower 28 is not a very big brand. They're a small female owned, actually I think the owner is Asian, and so I think that this is a good start because they didn't do just two light color blushes. They kind of tried to hit the middle, so I was really happy with these. And it's always fun to support a small business. I mean, not every brand in Sephora is this big old business. It's always so fun to see female entrepreneurs, you know, doing things in Sephora. So anywho's, that was that. And then on 5/11, I made another critical error and I purchased the ABH Pro Pigment Volume 4, which is the palette from the Norvina collection. So I bought the pink packaging palette. Was not a fan. I finally learned my lesson that I cannot buy from Norvina's eyeshadow palette line because I just don't like the pressed pigment formula that they have. Okay guys, the last product I'm going to talk about in today's video is on 5/12 I bought another Tower 28 lip jelly. I bought the shade XOXO for 14 bucks. So you guys know how much I love those lip jellies. I always have them hanging around on my desk, so very happy with that purchase. And that is it guys. You're gonna have to come back for part 2 to see what I picked up in the rest of the year of 2020 from Sephora. Let me know what was your favorite Sephora purchase of 2020. You guys know I love hearing from you guys, and if you don't have a favorite purchase, let me know. Do you prefer to shop at Sephora or Ulta? $1 million question. I'm sure there will be a lot of debate going on down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys!